Good morning and happy May. It's May 1st. Can you believe it? And today, if you're curious about what was in the May edition of the Mindful Momentum box, that's what we're going to be quickly reviewing with you. It's going to be a live unboxing. This is probably, I think the first box went out in December. So is this my fifth or sixth box? I don't even know. But yeah, I'm excited to show you what's inside and remind you that it's not only about the box. Yes, it's fun to get mail. How many people love getting mail? It feels even more special these days with everything being online and email and text messages. It's so rare to get mail, but I know it's fun because even my daughters look forward to it because it's their birthday season. And they get birthday cards in the mail still from family members. And they look forward to it every year. And so I know I'm the same. It's fun when something is delivered straight to your door, especially for you. And so we're going to open this up and see what's inside. Every month in the Mindful Momentum box, gifts and a journal of the month are included to help you create mindful momentum. So some of it is physical products and some of it is digital. You get both at a very affordable cost. And if you are someone who has been desiring life coaching in their life, you want to create more time for what matters to you, whether that's your business or your health or your personal goals, this can help you achieve that at an accessible price point. So let's get started. I'm going to take this banner away and we're going to begin. So when you receive this each month, if you're a subscriber, you will start by unpackaging and finding your thank you card, but most importantly, your what's included checklist. So this will allow you to make sure that everything that is supposed to be in there is in there and you know what each item is. So very first thing and the most important is the journal of the month. So this month I chose How Am I Feeling Right Now? It is a mindfulness journal for exploring your emotions. Why does this matter? Why do feelings matter when we're talking about creating momentum? And how do they help you create that mindful momentum? Because sure, you can power through and hustle your way to creating momentum in your life, meaning progress and achieving results, especially if you're a business owner. A lot of my clients are moms or caregivers who also have a business of their own. And so, what I am alongside you to do is to help you create that progress, find time or allocate time for what matters to you. And in many cases, that's your family plus your business without overworking. We are going to be mindful about how we allocate our time so that at the end of the day and the end of the week, we are not exhausted and burned out. And so part of that puzzle is exploring emotions because emotions matter, feelings matter. They can keep us stuck. So whether you're feeling overwhelmed or frustrated, stressed, anxiety, anything related to that that has you feeling stuck or stops you from making or gaining momentum, exploring your feelings can be a strategy, a mindfulness strategy to help you acknowledge them, process them, and move through them in a helpful way so that you can become more resilient and move forward. We don't want to be stuck. Yes, processing our feelings is important. We don't want to overlook them or smash them down, which I have been known to do, and power through. We want to acknowledge, process, learn from them, and move through so that we can keep moving forward, even if it's one little step at a time. That is my goal this month with this journal. We want to notice and name our feelings because it's essential to your well-being. And when you are focused on your well-being, you are focused on growth and momentum. So that's the journal of the month. It has a section in the beginning that tells you how to use the journal and goes through a little bit of the basics. But the majority of the journal is helping you to name the emotions and then reflect on them. So there are several blank journal entries that kind of guide you through. It's undated. You don't have to do this in a whole month. My goal is that you just start practicing and developing a routine or a rhythm for reflecting on this. And so this month, this is our focus. To help you do that, I've included a personal note. Right now, we are small and growing, and so I'm still able to handwrite personal notes to each and every one of my subscribers. I want you to know you're not alone. I want it to feel like we are connected and that you know that I am on the other side of this screen and the one curating this box for you because I care, right? I am doing this work. I am a coach in this field because it has transformed my own life. And having the support when I felt lonely and stuck really mattered. It really transformed my whole life. Things are still tough. Life is still tough. We are still going to be presented with challenges. I'm living through it right now myself. And my mindfulness tools are what keep me grounded. And I want you to know that it matters to me, that you matter to me, and that we are connected. You're not just another number or a faceless name. I truly care, and I am alongside you on this journey. And so that is why those notes are included. Also, to point out to you that this card has a QR code you can scan to get to your portal. And I'm going to show you that portal in a moment. It also highlights the female business owner that is featured in this box. So you can read more about that. And then it has our monthly calendar card. So I just started this in April. Every month, I am including this card along with if it's your first month, you'll get the calendar holder so that you can prop this up and display it somewhere close to your desk, on your nightstand, your kitchen windowsill, wherever you might see it most often to remind you of our theme of the month. And it also has a little quote to help you. So I am illustrating these calendars. It's been a fun, mindful activity that I am practicing. And so it's just fun. And so I encourage you to have fun with this as well. But the quote this month says, "Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky." And so the graphic is meant to help you remember that, because sometimes when we are in a heavy feeling of sadness or overwhelm or frustration, it feels like it's going to be forever that way. And so this is a reminder that feelings come and go. Many feelings and emotions are temporary, and some last as little as 90 seconds if we don't block them and resist them. And so that is my hope for you, that we are able to acknowledge them and let them come and go like clouds in the sky. On the back is a little bit more about exploring your feelings and my intentions and hopes for you this month. Keep it handy, reflect on it, read it. The quote, by the way, is from, I'm not going to get this name right, Thich Nhat Hanh, perhaps, but credit is given there. So that is included every month. You can collect these, post them on your, what is it called? Like a bulletin board, if you wish. I also plan to punch holes in the corner and kind of just keep them on a key ring. Maybe I'll include that in next month's box so that you have that. And you can kind of just have like a place to store them all, to remind yourself of these important messages and lessons and themes so that you can come back to them, right? It's not one and done. We can continue to keep this in the top of our brain. A fun little gift this month is your little book holder. If you're like me, you read a lot or you want to journal while you're maybe having a snack or lunch or breakfast, a cup of coffee, whatever it might be. And so this book holder helps you keep your page open so that you are hands-free. So you can test that out. You can use it on the journal. You can use it on a book. Use it every day on anything you want. And then the final gift is a book. And it's related this month because I published a chapter in this book. I don't even know how long ago it was, maybe a year and a half ago. This is a collaborative book with several authors, compiled by Mary. She was featured as our female business owner this month. And she helped us she's a writing coach. So she helped us not only write our stories, but publish them and get them out into the world. And so I'm sharing it with you because my chapter was called Lessons from My Daughter. And I can talk about it more throughout the month, but this was like my pivot moment in my life where my daughter was critically ill and on life support. I learned so much and I processed so many feelings. Some of them were obviously very scary and traumatic. And on the other side of that experience, I grew so much and I transformed into a person who is more resilient and knows how to better acknowledge, name, and process my feelings so that I don't feel stuck anymore. I was stuck for so long, and I wish for each and every one of us that we are able to learn from our experiences, learn those lessons that are going to support us moving forward so that we can live the life we want to live. And so I'm honored to share my story with you, but also the story of so many other wise women. These are all women who are sharing their written words, their stories. And I encourage you to take the next month or two to read a story every week, or, they're short and easy to read, digestible. And I hope you see yourself in these stories. I think a lot of the themes can relate to a lot of us, and that is my hope for you. I signed the book not because I'm famous or anything, but I just wanted to feel personal to you, and so that you know that you have a story to write as well. You are writing your story right now, and gaining this mindful momentum is helping you to live out that dream, whatever it is. And I want to be alongside you. There are so many women who are here to help you. And so I'll wrap up by just sharing the digital portal. So remember, if you're a current subscriber, by the way, say hello. Let me know that you opened your box. What's your favorite item? What are you excited about? I'm always excited by these community events. So scan your QR code. It will take you to a website that allows you to log in. If you have any trouble logging in, just send me an email or a message. My information's on the front of the card, so you always have it handy. I want to get you plugged into this hub because this allows you to also, remember, this is more than a box, way more than a box. It is a pool of resources that will help you gain momentum. And so every journal has, let me go over to the hub. Every journal has a welcome section in here to help you orient yourself and get started. And then this module here with the community events is so important, okay? Because this is helpful, right? The journal is helpful. But so many people get stuck because they don't know how to journal. How is it going to support me? How do I create a routine for it? We put it off. We tell ourselves we're too busy. We don't have time. And so I have tried to solve that problem for each and every one of us by having these community co-working, co-journaling events. It doesn't take a lot of time. Okay, you can do it once a week and you can still see the benefits of this mindfulness practice. So in here, you'll see the calendar of events every Monday. So coming up on Monday the 5th, we have our guided planning session. Every week, we plan our week together, including some time for journaling. And then every Wednesday, we have an accountability call. This is where you can log in on Zoom live with a host, which are other members that have been working with me in my Time Freedom Simplified program. And they're pros at doing this process, and they use it for themselves every week. Tina and Christy are amazing, and they will celebrate with you. The accountability call is there to help you check in with yourself midweek. How is your plan going for the week? What are you celebrating? What's going well? And also give you time to reflect, to pivot if you need to, or to refocus yourself. And then built into that time is co-working. So you can work together, you can mute your microphone and get something done, whether it's working on your journal or working on your business, working on a task. You can turn off your camera if you want, but it's a way for your brain to stay accountable and focus on the thing that is important to you that week. Do it together in community. We are here to lift you up, to be alongside you, and to help make this easier to gain the momentum that you desire. So check in with that hub. Also, the last thing I want to point out is that every month, there's a separate module. So we have May 2025. How am I feeling right now? That's our journal of the month. So when you go into this module, you will see what's in the box. So I go into depth explaining why I chose each item, what's included in the box. You can meet your monthly contributor, Mary, our author, and see the schedule. So we have guided pep talk podcast episodes straight to your phone. You can see the instructions, get it on your podcast player like Apple Podcasts or I forgot, Google discontinued theirs. Whatever you're using, you can sign up for the private podcast, right? So it's only for subscribers. It's not available to the public. And twice a week, you will get a notification that there's a new episode, and it corresponds, dropping things, to the monthly journal. Okay, so that, again, it's another easier way for you to get support. All of this for a low cost of $45 a month. All the physical products, all the community events, the guided planning sessions, the accountability calls, and 2 podcast episodes every week that correlate to our monthly theme and our monthly journal. So all of those are available. Today dropped episode 1. It's May 1st. So you click in here. It'll give you a little recap, a tip on reminding you that you can sign up for the private podcast or listen right here. Plus, press play and you can listen in the hub. Or I'll just show you what it looks like on my phone real quick. Or you go in. So I'm using Apple Podcasts. And so I already listened to today's episode. I try to preview them, make sure everything's working. But right here on my phone is the private podcast feed. So we're on season 5, which means every month I create a new season. So they're grouped together. And today was episode 1. How am I feeling? They are short, easy to listen to episodes. This one is 7 minutes, roughly. I already listened to it. It says play again. So you can listen on the go. I listen to podcasts in my car while I'm driving. I put in my earbuds. I listen when I'm on a walk, while I'm doing dishes, laundry, so that you don't have to carve out a ton of time to do this. Do this alongside your life. While you're doing mindless chores, you can listen for 5 to 7 minutes and feel supported. Remember why this is important work and how it's going to help you achieve your goals. So you can listen right here in the hub that you're looking at, or you can listen on your phone. Both are the same. The episode is in both places. And if you click over and I show you like last month's module, so for April 2025, you'll see all the episodes are here and all the replays to the guided planning sessions. So maybe you can't meet with us at the time we do it live. We post the replay within 24 hours so that you can do it on your own schedule. So you can still follow along with the replay and do it for yourself, listening to the prompts and setting the focus timer is set so that you can do this for yourself. So I hope that this overview was helpful of the Mindful Momentum box. This is what was included. Every time this box goes out, it has a new journal and new gifts. And some of them are intended, most of them are intended to be used frequently, not just for that month, but you can come back to them. And like we have bookmarks sometimes or certain pens, things that will help make this practice easier, more fun, more enjoyable. The artwork is intended to lift your spirits, the quotes, to keep this in a place where you are reminded of your goals and what you desire for yourself. So, any questions, you just pop them here in the chat. I'll make sure to respond as quickly as I'm able. And I'm going to put the link. Get on the wait list because we're going to be opening more spots for June in the coming months. So if you're interested and want to get in on the next box, you'll want to get on the wait list because I send out an email to the wait list first, allowing them to claim those spots. So that's the best way to be in the know, as they say, and be the first to have access to sign up. And like I said, any questions, you let me know. I'm here cheering you on. You can do this. You can be surrounded by a community of women, including myself, who want this for you just as much as you do. And I will see you back here next time. I hope you have a great rest of your week and take care.